Hi everyone, I'm McNeil. Welcome to my Yoga Theory channel. This will be another video in my Yoga for Arthritis series, and today we're going to focus on the shoulders and the neck. Now I always tell my students, even the ones that don't have necessarily arthritis, to go through these stretches and these releases slowly. The whole thing about no pain, no gain doesn't work here. It's very important that you listen to your body, and you'll see a greater benefit and a bigger improvement, larger improvement, if you go gently into the different movements, and then over time you'll be able to see an improvement in your flexibility, your strength, and also with the pain levels. Right? So remember that. If you're gritting your teeth, clenching your jaw, tensing your face, or especially if you lose the breath, if you're holding your breath, or if your breathing is really labored, it's a good sign that you're pushing too hard, okay? So let's start by putting our head on straight. That's important for anyone, even those of us that don't have arthritis, right? We have our Blackberries, our iPhones, and we're often in this tech neck kind of situation, or forward head syndrome. So let's bring our necks back to neutral and place our heads properly in alignment with our spine. So I like to use the 3-finger test, and you do this in 2 parts. You place the 3 fingers under your chin, and that should be the distance roughly from the front of your throat to the tip of your chin. And then the second part is to put those 3 fingers again on the back of your neck, and you want to feel a nice gentle curve in the neck. Nothing so that you feel a flattened, hardened neck, which is an indication of your head dropping forward, or a very deep arch, right, or a compression in the back of the neck when your head is thrown too far back. It almost feels like the base of your skull is collapsing down to the very bottom of your neck, to C7. Either of those positions feel uncomfortable and they're the wrong placement. So check those 2 points, put your head on straight, and then start from there. Another beginning point or little adjustment that I like to make before going into some of these neck stretches and releases is a shoulder roll position. And you can go through shoulder rolls on your own and do a few of them, right? You don't just need to do 1 or 2. This can be a whole release on its own, right? An upward motion of the shoulders and a rolling back and down. So up towards the ears and then back and down. Really feel the shoulder blades move down the back, and you'll enjoy that release, that really nice release and stretch down the sides of your neck, and maybe other places too, right down to the head of the shoulder, along the back of the neck, etc., and even through the front of the collarbone area, right in chest. I could go on. There's lots of places where that really feels good, but you use it to set the shoulders in a neutral position. Okay, so now that we have neutral neck, neutral cervical spine, neutral shoulders, then we can go through a few series of different movements with the neck. So the first one is going to be a head tilt to the side. So dropping your right ear to your right shoulder, holding here for a few breaths, inhale, come back up, exhale, going to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale up, and exhale down. Do this a few times, and then as you start to feel a little bit more comfortable here, your muscles in your neck start to relax, then you can add a shoulder release. So for instance, when you're dropping your head to the right, this left shoulder can release down. You can even press down with that arm and that hand towards the floor. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with sitting in a chair or standing up when you're doing these. Other things work. You can practice in your car if you're sitting at a light, or if you're a passenger. Lots of opportunities to go through these stretches. Okay, but you can decide how far to take it. More variations, reaching up and very gently guiding the head over for a deeper stretch. You don't want to press down and really yank the head over so that you're really putting too much pressure on the neck. It's just very gently guiding the head to the side and deepening the stretch. You would hold this for longer, and then do that a couple times. You can even add the opposite arm, reaching up and over, very gently again, not pushing on the head, but gently pressing down, opening up this arm for a bonus stretch through the chest and the front of the shoulder, and even add a twist and a turn to look diagonally up. If that last part, the turning, affects your neck, then you can just take it out, right? Go into the side where it's tilt of the head, drop the head, hand up, elbow out, and avoid turning. Okay? Or if your neck feels comfortable, then you add that twist and you work up. So that's the first part of the series. Head, tilt, side to side. Second one is going to be head turn. So set the shoulders again, always place your head, and then turn your head to one side. Don't force it any more than it wants to go. Very gently, inhale, come back to center, exhale, turn. And as you do a few more, you'll definitely start to feel the muscles release. And you might find that your range of motion improves as you go through them. The head turns. Okay, and I also feel, and you will too, that you have one side that's tighter than the other, or you don't quite have the same range of motion, and that's okay to one side. That's okay, it's normal. So do your head turns. And then the third piece of this is a chin drop. Okay? Keep a straight spine, shoulders rolling down, and with a lifted chest, you'll take the chin to the chest, this way, and then take the chin over to one shoulder. So chin down, and then go over to the right. Keep the head down, and then over to the other side. So you might be asking yourself, okay, well, Kim, you just told me you didn't want me to have a forward head position. Yes, but with this forward head position, it's not really forward, it's just a tuck of the chin down. The neck is still neutral, the spine is still neutral. If you're doing it right, I would even say that you're going to feel your back muscles working, right, to keep that straight spine. And what it does is it stretches out the muscles along the back of the neck. Okay, so you're not affecting the neck position, you're simply doing a chin tuck or lock, some people like to call it. Okay? So that's the third part. And down. And you can work through it slowly and progress, okay? Holding the stretches for a little bit longer, going through a few more movements if you like. And the fourth and final part of the sequence is something for the front of the neck. So I like to interlock my hands, kind of make a little support for the back of the head. It's almost like a back bend for the neck. Hands behind the head, you can draw your elbows in slightly and very gently press up on the base of the skull up towards the ceiling, right here. And then almost cradling the back of the head, slowly release the head back. We don't want to throw it back. We very carefully want to release it into that back bend position, using the heads for a bit of support, and then also stretching out the front of the neck as we do that. Okay? If you feel dizzy at all, then you can take a break. I like to inhale as I lift my head up, exhale to take my head back, inhale back up, and exhale down. Sometimes the breathing helps, sometimes there's just a little bit of getting used to it so that you feel a bit better. Okay, so there you go. There's my neck sequence, yoga for arthritis for the neck. Try it out, let me know what you think, and if there's something else that you'd like to see, feel free to email me at info@kimmcneilyoga.ca and check out my website, kimmcneilyoga.ca. Thanks everyone.